Hi Libra, we're here to do your bonus, and I pulled out the 5 cards that were in the last reading just to fully discuss with you for the general bonus. We're going to see what it is like under today's energy. Queen of Swords, 5 of Wands there with conflict, competition. There could even be a resolvement under this type of energy if two people choose to have a heart-to-heart conversation, that looks like, right? And like getting to talk to each other, because sometimes it's the getting to talk to each other that is the struggle, or that is the challenge. Then we have backstory and yes or no. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start with a different deck today. I just want to see how this one is behaving. And let's check out backstory. Tell me a little bit about the past with that card. Backstory for part 2. We have a little, I saw the 6 of Wands. Wow, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. The backstory is, and I feel it a particular way. I got it in its je ne sais quoi, in its very particular way. The 4 of Cups is a missed opportunity, that it feels like a love that was gotten rid of too soon, or this was not fully experienced, meaning it didn't live out its full life. The 4 of Cups is missed happenings, missed opportunities. It's a 4 of Cups we stare at, just much like the girl that is here, okay? The backstory is, it could be your person who also held on to the same tale. And that's how I got it. I was trying to describe it in my head, like, how am I going to say that? Because a lot of people on the channel do not like past. But it involves feelings there. A missed opportunity, somebody finds it to be, okay? And that could be coming from anyone here. We have the 8 of Swords, keeps kicking, even in a different deck. I went downstairs, I saged them, and I said a rather large prayer. So it's still the same cards. 8 of Swords. This person feels like you are no longer a part of where they can check in on energy. They cannot see you right now in other people, that source of happiness, where they would resource that from, which was probably your aura, Libra. If you were a very giving person or you stood by their side, this person cannot connect in a way where they find that in someone else. And you're the first ready thought that comes to. There's just nobody made like you anymore. Made like you, yes or no? We're going to go through, and it's funny because I associate the yes or no card with an offer. I'm asking you yes or no, right? This person connects because in the future, whether they're new or old, they're going to be asking either for your hand, or they have a proposition, because that's what it looks like. He has 2 puppets in his hand and he's playing with them. And it's almost like he's acting them both out. He's a puppeteer of sorts. Okay, you have a card. 4. That's cool. It's talking about stability or levels of stability in the reading. The 4 of Pentacles is somebody who did hold on. This is a Capricorn flavor of, and you also have water signs. You have air, and then that last one was Capricorn, so earth with that particular zodiac sign. Yeah, I'm still getting the thing of they look for you and other people in the bonus. I'm not sure why that's the message for today. I just checked my card. 6 of Wands, Hermit, 3 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Even this person wished for success in the past. They are claiming to be a hermit today, or they watched you come out of hermit isolation. So you did a lot of different things here, whereas your old self maybe would have prolonged hermiting. Today, it's saying that you receive solace in some type of success. Again, 6 of Wands. Okay, I shuffled and shuffled. I don't even know what to do at this point because I shuffled a lot with the 6 of Leo. Hermit. They're heartbroken in the 3 of Swords, which I have today too, because she's standing at a door that has been slightly opened here. She's just hoping the person fully swings open the door there in that little hut by the swan. Okay. Okay. How am I going to ask this right now? Okay. What is the question going to be about? The Star and the 8 of Cups. Your reasons for walking away, that's how it first feels in the bonus. Why did you walk away from me, hun? Or what did you go and do when you walked away? What did you find? What did you see? They could be wanting to play a game of catch up with you, Libra. That's how it feels like, is just have a regular basic conversation to smooth whatever ice is there in the past, because I'm getting a couple stories. I'm getting a line of someone not being ready in the past for marriage. I also get something here about lots of responsibilities on both sides. There is a thing here about responsibilities that were attended to, okay? Because the backstory is about it being a missed opportunity. And then we have the Six of Wands here, either watching you have success, or Libra, you're watching someone else have a successful romp of it, or they're having a time of it in their life. Leo is significant. Okay, tell me a little bit more about that question they want to pose to our Libra. Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. It's difficult for them too. The words are hard to find. It's almost like the guy in movies when you watch any rom-com movie will check out for this portion, but when he's like, so, you know, the arm goes up and they're scratching their head and they say, I need to have a good talk with you. Do you have time? And then the girl turns around dramatically and says, I've moved on. You know, it's one of those moments, and not to make it funny, but the words are difficult for them to get out. Ten of Wands. And then the Knight of Wands is wanting to rush in, and then I feel like they peel back their energy because you're a star. It's an intimidation factor if some of you were already thinking that. Okay, and I know a lot of you, when I pull up a card, you're like, I'm going to say in the comments too another story I think it could be. So you're very, very creative with that. Let's go to the reading that was, so when we do bonuses, the whole point to a bonus is that we get to clarify cards and ask deeper. I like to go deeper into the story. So let's look at the conflict here and describe the Five of Wands. It was a general card that you got in the last reading today. And I always smile with like negative cards. Like if there was a fight, I'm smiling, holding it up. So let's talk about the Five of Wands. It is a conflict, competition. It's the CCC, conflict, competition, sometimes challenge as well. Okay, let's get a shuffle for that. What is the Star is present, the Wheel of Fortune is present. What is the Five of Wands? Because those are two really big major arcanas. You cannot dumb them down on a regular day. They have so much significance in the cycle right now, you guys, because the age of Aquarius is coming up. That's where we're all headed to with our gifts, with our spirituality, unpacking the truth. Sometimes the truth is your own story, okay, could be romance, could be about yourself, but let's see what the Five of Wands produces. What is this? Tell me about the fight here, or the conflict, or this could involve co-workers or a mess somewhere. Devil, bottom of the deck. Yes, Eve, you can feel it right before a full moon, which we have it in Sag, I believe. And this is the first time I've never kept track of a full moon, so I really got to make moon water tonight or something. Chariot, could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces. Let's check out these cards. Capricorn, Six of Cups. It was on the table. It just fell slightly now. And the Crone. The Strength card, Leo. It's been hard for them to gain access back into your energy. So I spoke of that in the beginning, as your energy is hard to receive, or this person doesn't draw from it anymore. Okay? And it's just blinding me, the light. So I turned it away. Sorry, Libra. The Six of Cups is even the clarifier today. It's been the clarifier through the weekend. Six of Cups was explaining everything in the past. So it's nostalgic and we hold on to it. Sometimes we get a Six of Cups kind of a day, even if we're not expecting it, like it hits us at a certain point and we're like, oh my God, that song totally reminds me of someone from 3 years ago, or this song completely is moving me today as I'm commuting home. I have to make dinner, but I don't want to be crying over dinner. Six of Cups. So there's a resonance here. I'll be honest with you, Libra, this comes off very sweet. They are not coming off like they're angry at you. I can even describe the nostalgia with the Devil card as like even slightly being obsessed with this story still, because they haven't permanently closed it. I do believe the World card is something shifty in today's energy. They have been thinking about the way things ended, which is cool because pause for this, okay? This is why I like to almost have full-on classes with the cards, because even if you fought, does it tell you that the person is happy about the ending? Not necessarily, right? If even look at the artwork, the tree, the people fighting, it has even a resolution energy if both people want to activate it someday. Doesn't have to be now, just if they want to activate it someday. So I think you did have a connection to this person. This is where I get challenged, is the Six of Cups and the Chariot, which are both water cards. Chariot is Cancerian, which is the communications we've been having lately. It's Jupiter in Cancer. It's making us sensitive, open, but it's very honest. Almost the feeling is brutal honesty to the point it could even hurt. Okay? To the point it could even hurt. So I'll put that there, the Devil. I don't know how that resonates with right now or something that you're going through, but these two cards stump me. Good to clarify them, because the Chariot talks about we're going to have to move anyway, past whatever things that we have, squabbles, difficulties understanding each other, or it's always been a misunderstanding between one another. And I'm just speaking through the cards at this portion. So let's check that out. Queen of Swords is up next from your previous reading, and we'll look at that Eight of Pentacles, because that could be their work too. And I want to unpack that like an almond joy. So we'll unpack that like an almond joy in a second. Let's get our shuffle for the Chariot. Why are they saying that? I don't know if that depicts wanting to come back to you. Not sure. Okay, so let's isolate the Chariot. In the bonus, thank you. Queen of Pentacles. They would be coming back for a Queen of Pentacles. Or some of you, a new person has found you. They find you absolutely yummy. In this case, the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, so they view that you're resourceful. You are nurturing to others. Some of you might even be a mommy or daddy, and this person sees that you're a single parent and you do it alone. I'm almost getting it in a single parent way. Here, Three of Wands, upright. Seven of Wands, upright with Jennifer Garner's character. Ace of Cups. You could move away very quickly. Excuse me. Really, I have lately, I don't know what it is, maybe sleeping later than usual. I notice when I wake up, my speech, I almost have to exercise it by talking a lot. I don't know if that's from too much hermiting. I do not know, but it's because of my so much hermiting years, because I spent 3 years hermiting. I notice my speech needs to get a pick-me-up. I need to watch a couple videos before I get on camera. So I gotta look at that, because I'm not sure where that's coming from, and it's kind of bothering me. To be honest, I don't know where it comes. Let me know if you guys have that too. It's almost like a speech impediment, but you never had it. Even as a child, I never was like that. Six of Cups. Again, you have the 6 sixes, and then the 10 of Swords is there, weirdly enough. Okay. They could be admitting here to cheating, or they could have admitted to a third party. I think they may have explored the idea, if this is an ex of yours, Libras, they could have explored the idea of seeing somebody after you very quickly. I am getting a story about that, and they could have wanted a reaction. But they didn't get it from you, because a lot of you went straight into spiritual thinking or meditative practices, which saved you from making a comment that would hurt, or saying something to this person which would further hurt the situation. So I'll take that 10 of Swords, because they're looking at you now as a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, a success in your life twice in the reading. Let me see if there are 2 of them. This is the second Six of Wands, and it's with Dukes of Hazard, and that's the second one. Okay, so it's oh, here it is. It's off to the side. 2 successes. I think the energy is ripe right now. If you want to display emotions on your part, I feel like if you want to display something that is forever stapled into the granule of time within people, okay, like if you wanted to talk to your mom and call her up, I think now is a good time to talk about those moments in your childhood or impressions. I think it will leave a lasting impression under this energy with people, and they'll remember it. Okay, 6 of Cups. Oh, 2 6 of Cups is okay. I was just saying that as a channel, but you even have 2 confirming cards that it's good to do. Let somebody know how you feel. Okay. I even say go ahead and do that, because it might be received surprisingly very well. 3 of Wands. Let's do that. Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is Libra so giving there to this sideways? Five of Pentacles, Taurus. Oh, they've been left out for a hot minute. I'll put it that way. Maybe even here months and months. So let's say this started back in the Libra season of last year. This person still feels it to today. And I don't know what caused me to say Libra season of last year. There could be a story there. I'm also getting someone who maybe as they talk to you, Libra, they would jangle their keys. There's something here about car keys and like jangling it as they talk to you, or they would carry it and you could still hear it. Something about that too. Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. King of Pentacles. It's your true match. L'Oreal. I'm just kidding. It's a true match type of a person. I'm feeling whether they're new or you're going to this type of person. Okay, I see it with surrounding cards. So if the Six of Wands is projected still for you right now, good communicator, that tells me you're a good communicator. I think you're walking to this Bob Wagner. I think you're walking to old Bobby Wagner with the King of Pentacles. He would be the true match to you. What hinders that though is their feeling of being left out of your story. You know, not a lot of details, not a lot of things have been received from them to make an ample decision to come toward you. And the brave ones are going to put the effort in. That's where I think this Eight of Pentacles was really resonant in the last reading, is they will be brave enough to do so. And there's some people in our world who just are. And then there's others that will keep quiet. So that Five of Pentacles hinders them from the Three of Wands. What is that Three of Wands then? That's Libra's Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles, working with greater people or greater groups, community. Four of Swords, after you've rested quite a bit. So I see here after a break, you will find those people. It's almost giving me your soul tribe. Or even if you come here every day, like Libra Light could be a part of your soul tribe because you get information here and it's like a sweet little beach cove for you. That's what I think it could be. Four of Swords is Libra. Three of Pentacles is Capricorn. There might even be a Capricorn friendship of some kind. There might be a person that you date, Libra, that's a Leo. And I got the fixed signs back too. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio are the ones that are heavy and high up there with emotion for you. Eight of Pentacles. Why are they coming off as a lot of group work? Like it's almost like seeing that they could work with you. Queen of Swords now and Eight of Pentacles we will do. Okay? Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You have a lot of options, okay? It's saying that this is stirring up right now. The ability of choice. The choice is stirring up under the Eight of Pentacles. Are those work opportunities? Is that work opportunities? Seven of Swords, that could be strategy, okay? Developing one, having a strategy every day in your routine. Or this person knows of you, knows of the Libra card here, Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I've been calling out the wrong cards the last two videos. Queen of Cups, okay? And then King of Swords, that was Cancer. And then Aquarius right here. If that's an Eight of Pentacles, this job could involve emotional security for you. So you could be someone that really wants to do a job with substance, or you want to work at a place where every day you get inspired. Something to the tune of that, because she's a psychic, right? I think the compassion is something that you will still look for. You're still going to look for compassion at work, and you're going to want others to be reciprocal there. The thing is, right now, the energy is fair for that. I don't know about 2 weeks from now, after the full moon kind of dissipates in its energy. But it seems here like you have a way of even doing that at home. And that's how I'll put it. You can find the success even at your house or where you dwell. Some of you could even be your own meditative guru. It's giving that type of vibe. You're very good at healing on your own when people leave you alone. Hermit energy again. And you did have the Hermit in the reading. Virgo. Okay. Eight of Swords. I don't know who this person is in the reading. I'm going to clarify. Why did the Eight of Swords pop out? Are those our limiting beliefs? Or is that someone around? Page of Swords. It's somebody around you. Page of Swords. What is their feeling then about spying on Libra and unable to say? Okay. Five of Cups, Scorpio. Because what they did in the past to you doesn't equal to how they feel about you today. They didn't treat you as how highly definable they look at you today. They view you as the Queen of Swords then, because the Five of Cups would be looking at her in terms of definition. In terms of definition. Reason being, because you might have a different way that you connect with them. You could have shut them out, Libra, because the Queen of Swords might be that defensive, like she might have done this to protect herself, or this person is in a Five of Cups over you because they really know the real story, possibly through someone else's eyes right now, or they've lived a little more life. Clarify the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Queen of Wands. That's a full circle reading because you had some differentiating cards. The Hermit is there. Four of Pentacles. So that's a lot of earth. And it has grounded them. And then you're over here. They have grounded their healing journey. And they see that you took off because you did it a long while ago. And that healing has given you opportunities, a window of working with other people. There's that Three of Pentacles coming up, okay? Because your energy speaks of having done it for longevity, having done it for a long period of time. And then you have the Queen of Wands here and the Three of Pentacles. Other people interested in what you're working in, even. And the friendships that can boom from that. And the inspiration as well. I don't know if you talk to some people. Let's ask that. The Page of Swords is interested in the Queen of Wands. Thank you. A lot. Okay. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. And one's on the floor. That's Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. One is in my hand, Virgo, with the Hermit. 10 of Cups after so much shuffling. I don't even want to... I will show you the next one. Because we were hoping he was going to come out, the Emperor. There is someone outside of this story, outside of the person having nostalgia for you, who has a new feeling toward you. Okay, they have brand new feelings for the Queen of Wands. And that could be you. Doesn't have to be. You can be any of these cards. The Hermit, the Knight of Wands. The Libra placement kind of goes all over the place at the end here. Because you could be with passion. You could still be keeping that to yourself. This could even be one person over here. Passion, keeping it to yourself. And Knight of Wands is pretty passionate. Sagittarius. Okay, more so the main storyline here, because I'm getting several. And I don't like the days that happens, because I like to stick with a primary storyline. But what it looks like is that you have been looked at for different unique qualities that you keep either cultivating or exercising. Okay, it's healthy about you. It's not something you do in an immeasurable approach. Or you have to temper so much. I think it's natural about you. And you have this whole new person that's been picking up on it too. I don't know why I'm getting that message as the bonus. Because their feelings are coming out as a 10 of Cups. And they relate to you as well. Is that what it is? Ace of Cups. You're walking to something. And then yes, it would be. Because the other person's feeling left out in the cold in a sideways Five of Pentacles. Even their Five of Pentacles is going to hit this Emperor in your reading. And it's going to go straight through, right? Because it's crossing. So regardless, the new person is going to feel this for you. The person is still left out in the cold in the background. Let's look at that. Libra's past person. Libra's past person. And I grabbed way too much there. What is that Five of Pentacles crossing? What is that Five of Pentacles? A Chariot. There is somebody traveling and very, very willing to do that for you. Willing to drive to you, talk to you. It's mostly travel. I think that's the new person. So it goes Emperor, Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'll leave you with this before it gets too long, though. Let you kind of marinate on what you saw here.